Hi, I'm Jess, and apparently I'm terrible at DIY projects. It's a tragedy, really. In my defense, I've only ever actually tried one, and I made up half of the instructions. But still, it didn't exactly turn out well. So there's this thing you can do, where you dye a piece of clothing to have a watercolor-like style, and the designs I saw online looked pretty cool, so I decided, why not try it out? Side note, going into this I couldn't actually find any watercolor dye at the store, so I ended up just using this regular tie-dye kit as well as these old shorts from middle school. I lay down a protective covering because I'm professional like that. Yeah, it's actually a trash bag. Here we go. Lay out the shorts, take out the dye. Rubber bands. Won't be needing those. And gloves. Well, right, because I don't want to stain my hands or anything, so better put these on. Things are looking good so far. So I get the dye ready in a bowl and I begin painting it onto the shorts. And that is a lot darker than I thought it would be. Maybe if I add a different color? Okay, that is definitely not working. And it got onto the backside. Well, this is great. I refuse to give up on this just yet. This means it's time for plan B. And this still seems too dark. Maybe I need more water. Let's see, just take some of this and add the water. Well, that seemed to be the answer. Now this is how it's supposed to look. I am proud of myself. Look at me being an artist. At this point, I decided to color only half of the shorts to make it look artsy or something. The front side's looking pretty good, except for this one part I messed up on, but honestly, I don't even think it's that bad. Time to flip it over and work out on the back side. Well, whatever, I mean, I'm coloring it over anyway. It's getting kind of dry though. There's only one solution. More water! Okay, maybe that was too much water. But hey, it works! As more time went by, I got kind of bored, so I started watching Lizzie McGuire as I finished painting. It was a good way to pass the time though, because I was no longer bored and pretty soon I was done. Hold on, 6 to 8 hours. It takes that long for this to dry? Okay, I guess I can wait outside or something. And that's exactly what I did. 6 to 8 hours is a long time. So it's like a school day. Ah, nature. The sound of nature. I checked on the shorts about 3 hours later, and well, it looks kind of cool. I mean, if you ignore the rings that make it look like someone left a coffee mug on top of them, and the water that's creeping onto the other half of the shorts. But you know what? Whatever. I mean, maybe it'll look cooler when it's finished drying. And they finished drying, and I can go show you them right now. Presenting my very first DIY project. Certain parts are kind of weird, like blue dots on the butt crack. To be honest, I went into this half expecting it not to turn out the right way, and this is kind of better than I thought it would be. I had very low expectations for this kind of thing. At least I tried, right? Trying counts for something. I'm kind of proud, even though it turned out kind of bad. I think I'll like wear them as pajamas. If you want to try this project out the right way, then I've looked up some instructions for you to use, and the link to those will be at the end of this video. If it's done right, it actually looks really cool, I promise. And I think I'm gonna try it again in the future, but this time I'll actually have watercolor dye and I'll be following instructions. So that's it for this video. If you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you know, the works, whatever. And I'll see you guys soon. There is literally a mosquito right on. Get off! There was a mosquito right on my camera. Some jokes. It was kind of hot outside, so I put on these sunglasses because, you know, they make me feel cooler. Got colorful hands. This isn't gonna come off for a while, is it? Leave me feeling a little blue.